The D-10 Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of D-10 Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.djexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Right, sets it
If
up
I took
first
a
side.
loss, see, I'm bad. If I me again, then I'm bad patting. Looking at the numbers, see, hearing it. Watching all the hype of disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am DJ Experience. I'm way up since like I've been at the pyramids. Keep me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can leave the game when I've been reading this. Why you see him here, cause I'm closer than I ain't fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, slow it down, stay up. So I'm ready if they come back and know it ain't up. So pay up, my respect, but reject the game. Hang up, the white flag, you fall back, you nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, right?
Here comes the shot.
For the entree, fast break, one man to be on it all day.
Still with that risk.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time.
This one hammered.
If you want to test my grind,
Going.
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. Looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on.
Check out the round. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose. So I'ma go until I cross to one new low. Still leaving then I'm not second that deep. You know I facilitated, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing to something innovative. I'm making records to make it better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that. That means I put it down. Watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena. Just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas. Over no side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us. But I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the D-10 Experience Sports Stream. I'm the one, the only Dewey Hurd, and we're here at the ballpark in Columbus on a bright, sunny afternoon. And we're going to get right into our Box and Lock It pregame show and get things wound up for you here today. As we're going to start with the Harvest Community Church weather report. As I say, it's a warm 50 degrees out there, bright sunshine. Clouds in the sky, no chance of rain, and it's just a gorgeous day to be playing baseball. It's a little on the cool side, but it's looking good out here today at the ballpark. And we look to get the Beavers back in the win column as they come in with a 6-8 record on the year. And looking to get another region victory here, as they are 5-1 on the year here at the ballpark at Columbus. So doing well at home. So let's get into our Box It and Lock It pregame show here. Let's talk about the steps to success brought to us by Snap Fitness. Let's get back to basics. Step number one. Let's not try to overthink it out there. Let's just get in front of the ball, corral the ball on defense, step and throw. Just keep it simple. And when you're out there on the base paths and in the batter's box, see the ball and make solid contact, and it is what it is after that. So let's get back to basics. And second step to success, let's have some short memories. Bad plays are bad plays. You got to learn to flush them and leave them behind you as we're looking to move forward on the next play. So just a short memory and focus on the play at hand. And then the third step to success that I'm going with is push your effort. If you think you've given enough, it's not enough. You got to learn to push through, push yourself along, and make an effort to go above and beyond what you're comfortable doing. So I'm not saying to overthrow or overthink things, but you just got to get out there and push yourself a little bit more to give a little more here. So those are our Snap Fitness steps to success: basics, short memory, and push your effort. And that'll lead us into our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. I'm going to go number 10, Anderson, our starting first baseman, as I look for him to get that stick going on the offense, as he's down in the middle of the lineup for the Beavers here today. And he's always been a solid player at the first base position, so look for him to have a big game here today, helping the Beavers get back into the win column and move things along here. Oh, I think I see Blues walking in now, so we're in good shape for that. So they'll get here to home plate, and we'll have the captains meeting at home plate. They'll go over the ground rules and get things established that way. And we'll be ready to get the ball rolling after that. And I feel like I'm forgetting something here on the Box It Lock It pregame show, but I think we've covered everything. We don't have the Gladiator Law Firm national anthem, but we'd like to give a little shout out to Gladiator Law for helping us out with that when it does happen. Our J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups. We'll start with the Girard Yellow Jackets. That's the team in town here today, taking on the Beavers. Leading off will be Porter. He'll be over at second, or sorry, not Porter, Potter. Potter will be over at second base in the number 1 spot. He's number 39. Number 23 is St. Julian. He'll be at shortstop. Ferretti is in the 3 spot. He'll be on the hill for the Jackets. Number 22, Sheppers. He'll be in the 4 spot in center field. Gianelli Brown is number 17. He's in the 5th spot, and he'll be over at third base. Dunphy is number 16, and he'll be behind the plate for the Jackets, and he'll bat 6th. Gould is batting 7th. He's number 13, and he'll be at first base for the Jackets. In the number 8 spot, they're going to DH DeMario, number 4, and he's DHing for Stubenhofer, which is the right fielder. He's number 15. And in the number 9 spot is Mussett. He's number 7, and he'll be playing left field. And for your Beavers, leading off is going to be Wyatt Swan, number 5. He'll be on the hill as the starting pitcher. In the number 2 spot is number 1, Jackson, in center field. In the 3 spot is number 2, Moon. He'll be at short. In the 4 spot is number 20, Braswell, and he'll be over in left field. Our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game is number 10, and that's Anderson. He'll be in the 5th spot playing first base. Jeremiah Johnson is number 7. He's in the 6th spot playing third. And in the 7th spot is number 15, Lathrop. He'll be behind the dish catching for the Beavers today. In the 8th spot is number 12, Donahue, back at second base. And over in right field is number 9, batting 9th, and that's Mr. Schatz. As that's the starting lineup for your Beavers here today, as we are just about ready to strap things on and get things going with the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. As it's just a fun day here at the ballpark at Columbus, and the Beavers looking to get back in that win column. Jackets did get the 4-0 victory earlier in the year as the Beavers traveled out to Girard, and Jackets scored 3 in the first, I think 1 in the sixth, and that's how the game was final. As pretty much even along the way there, but the Jackets were able to find ways to push a couple of runners across the plate and got the victory. So Beavers looking to avenge that here at the ballpark and get the W back in their column. So Jackets in the red jerseys, white pants. Beavers in the gray jerseys and the gray pants with the orange stripes. I did say on the previous broadcast that they didn't have orange stripes, but these pants do have orange stripes on them. The ones talked about before, they did have black stripes, but definitely have orange stripes on these uniforms here today. Is the Beavers in the solid gray uniforms with the orange stripes, and they look pretty sharp out there. So they're just finishing up at the home plate here with the officials, going over the ground rules. Is I believe that's Swan out there for the Beavers, and that's number 13, which is Gould, the first baseman for the Jackets, as they go over the ground rules. And once again, Beavers have a nice field to play on here out at the ballpark at Columbus. And we just are waiting for them to take the field, get warmed up, and get things going with that Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. And while we have a little bit of time here, I'm going to take the time to thank, for the Corry Boosters, all the sponsors that help out with the Corry Booster program, starting with Corry Subway and Corry Lumber, Corry Counseling of Lecom, Karate Chevrolet, Dynasty Construction, D&R Transportation, Corry Collision Center, Corry Manufacturing, Corry Central Labor Club, Mons Merch, Armco Credit Union, Corry Fabrication, Corry Federal Credit Union, J.H. Napa Auto Parts, and the Corry Moose Club, all helping out, sponsoring the Corry Baseball Boosters this year. And we'd like to say thank you for their support as we get ready for the game here. Wyatt Swan out on the hill. He'll get warmed up with Lathrop in behind the dish and get things ready to go here. And leading off for the Jackets is going to be Potter, St. Julian, and Ferretti, as they will take the turn in the batter's box first, as they're the visitors. And we are just about ready to get things going here, as Swan's starting to get warmed up there. And people starting to file into that left field parking lot. And again, we see all the heavier coats and the blankets out there, as it is a nice sunny day here at the ballpark, but it is a little on the chilly side. But a lot better than what it was on Tuesday, when we were supposed to go over to Albion and play the Wildcats out there. So next week, the Beavers have on the schedule a game at Northeast on Monday, a game at Northwestern on Tuesday, and then a game at Conneaut on Thursday, and that'll wrap up the regular season, I believe. There is another game that they had scheduled against General McLean, but I don't know if they're going to get that back on the books or in the schedule, as it was a non-region game. So looks like we're ready to get into this one here, as Swan is giving the thumbs up to his catcher, saying, I got one more for warm-ups. And there goes the throwdown. And the next pitch will be the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch, as Potter's going to step up to the plate for the Jackets. As we get ready to get things rolling here. Here we are in the first inning, top of the first, brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. And Swans climbed the hill. Potter settled in the box. And it looks like we're ready for that Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. And it's fouled out of play for strike one. UTEG's body shot foul ball, and we're underway here. Potter got a good swing at that one. Didn't get enough of it to put it in fair territory, as Swan will, well, it looked like he had a call from his catcher, but then Blue called for Jim's Automotive timeout. I believe that was awarded, and we're awaiting the pitch here. That's just off the plate for ball one. Evens the count at 1-1. Swan working right along here. Comes right back, pops it up into center field. Jackson coming in, and there's one away. Good play by Jackson in center field for the first out of the inning. Brought to us by Vern's Garage. As St. Julian will step up to the dish now, starting shortstop for the Jackets. Looking to get something started here for the Jackets as he'll settle in. Swan looking to mow him down. And that's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. St. Julian will settle back in the box here as I welcome in Marshall Morris to help me out here today.
Hey, Dewey. How you doing today?
Doing well. St. Julian got a little piece of that curveball and put it into the backstop for an 0-2 count now. And you can run the camera.
Sounds good to me.
Just at the top of the zone for a called ball. Pushes the count to 1-2. As Swan is back on the hill, ready to go here. It's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. And there's two away. And that'll bring up Ferretti, the starting pitcher for the Jackets, as they're still looking for their first base runner of the day.
Yep, some pitcher-on-pitcher action. Huh?
Oh, nice curveball there. Moon puts it in there for a called strike, and he's not playing around today. He's putting them right in there. And he bounced that one in there. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he's definitely not playing around today. He's just zipping them in there.
Working quickly on the hill here. And he got him to get underneath that one, puts it out of play. Another UTEX body shop foul ball. And the count goes to 1-2.
Yeah, I caught the other foul ball on my way in, and yeah, they're just soaring probably hundreds of feet in the air at this point.
Then again, Ferretti stays alive by fouling off another one. Count stays at 1-2. That's lifted into right field. And it's going to hook foul out of play. So again, count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Ferretti doing a good job of getting a lot of UTEX body shop foul balls here. A little excuse me swing, and that's going to be another foul ball just to the right of the first base there. Anderson's feet was in bounds or in fair territory, but the ball was in foul territory, so that's a foul ball. And we'll do it one more time here with a 1-2 count. That's going to be shot into center field, and Jackson makes the dive or jumping catch out there. And it's a 1-2-3 inning here. Beavers will go to bats here in the bottom of the first, but we're going to get a couple words in from some of our sponsors and be back right after this.
Hi everybody, Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6152 554 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club. Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd along with Marshall Morris here at the ballpark at Columbus. Bottom of the first inning here in a scoreless game, as the Beavers got the Jackets to go 1-2-3 in the top of the first. As we'll see what the Beavers can do here in the bottom. It'll be Swan, Jackson, and Moon leading things off here for the Beavers. All three of those are our seniors that we celebrated earlier this week. And out on the hill is Ferretti for the Jackets. And that's outside for ball one. Freddie going to wind and fire again. And puts it in there for a called strike. Evens up the count, 1-1 strike. Swan showing some patience here early on in this at-bat. And that's going to be a hit up the middle. Scooped up by St. Julian and a good throw to first base. It's a 6-3 put out. And there's one away. They'll bring Jackson up to the plate. See if he can't get this offense going here for the Beavs. Smash to Julian again. He'll gobble it up. Another throw across the diamond, and it's a repeat here. Second Vern Garage out of the inning is another 6-3 put out, and there's two away. And that'll bring Moon to the plate. Freddie puts a curveball in there, missing the strike zone, so that's ball one. And Moon a little out in front of that one. Puts it way out of play. Long fly ball, but it's foul. UTEG's body shot foul ball. Evens up the count, 1-1 strike. And he puts that curveball in there as Moon looked it through. 1-2 now. And Moon puts that out of play. A little bit of a high heater there. Count will stay at 1-2. Got underneath that, puts it in the shallow center field. St. Julian going back, makes the grab. And the Beavers go quickly here. 1-2-3. We'll head to the bottom or top of the second in a scoreless contest as both teams playing some good defense here. We'll be back right after this.
We're getting ready to get back into our regular schedules. Kids are going back to school, thank God. And we are getting back into our normal routine from the summer. It's time to get back in the gym. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. If you were a member before, come on in and mention this ad, and I will get you a break of rejoining. If you've not been in the gym, get off your butt and get in here before the holidays, and we can get you in shape and get you going and get success. Don't forget, it's all about how you feel. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. Have a great day.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope, peace, and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and a genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Jesus Christ and share His love with the world. Crossroads now offers 2 Sunday services starting at 9 a.m. and at 10:45 a.m. Children and youth care are provided complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. He's Marshall Morris. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're happy to be here in the top of the second inning, brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium. Leading off for the Jackets is going to be Sheppers, Gianelli, Brown, and Dunphy. And Swan out on the hill here for second inning. And just a tick low with ball 1. Swan comes right back. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike here. Swan ready to fire again. And it's just off the dish for ball 2, 2-1. A little different in the booth here, Marshall, as opposed to being down on the field camera.
Yeah, a little bit more close up. You can see, from a little bit of a different angle. It's nice.
Chop towards first. It'll be gobbled up by Donahue. And he's not going to recover in time, and that's going to be an infield hit for the Jackets as they get the first base runner aboard.
I know last time we talked about the art of, switch hitting, but what about the art of two-way playing on the defense in the field? I think that's something that the Beavers do pretty well when they can switch their positions, so how they do.
Gianelli Brown shows bunt, pulls it back. Oh, nice throw, and they're going to get him punched out at second base. Great throw by Lathrop there, and that'll erase the base runner. And there's 1 out on the board now. Called strike on Gianelli Brown. So the 2-6 put out at second is the first out of the day, or the second inning here. And Swan comes right back and puts another strike on the board as he has him in the hole now, 0-2.
And the sun's definitely come out quite a bit today. It was a little overcast. Now it's everything's catching a gleam of the sun.
Just off the plate there with that last pitch, moves the count to 1-2. Hit towards Johnson. He gobbles up that liner. And there's 2 away. Couple of great defensive plays here for the Beavs, and they have 2 outs on the board.
A nice play by Johnson there.
Good reaction as Dunphy will step into the plate now for the Jackets.
Looked like he was just going out and doing it in practice.
Well, it was hit right at him, so he didn't have to move. Just had to put the glove up. And Swan puts it in there for a called strike. That ball, or curveball, misses for a pitch outside, so evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swan working right along here. Just a tick low for a 2-1 count.
He's definitely not making it easy to get a good swing in on Swan's side.
Popped out of play. That'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. On another UTEG's body shot foul ball. Swan ready to fire again. just off the dish for ball 3, and that's our first full count of the day here, Marshall. So that will be a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming.
Yeah, and we'll have to see just what happens here.
Chop towards third. Johnson gobbles that up. Throw across the diamond, and it's a 5-3 put out. And again, just like the first, the Jackets go 1, 2, 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the second after a few words from some of our sponsors.
Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Offering the latest in dental technology, Healthy Smiles values their patient relationships and make it their top priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Voted the best dental office in Corry, Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. Call to make your appointment today, 814-664-4011, or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris, and we're in the bottom of the second inning, brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium. And it's a scoreless game, Marshall, as it's been a lot of great defense early on here. And the Beavers are going to lead off with Braswell, Anderson, who was our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, and Johnson. So we'll see if the Beavers can't get this offense clunked into forward gear here. Freddie out here for a second inning as Braswell hits that into left field, and it's a long fly ball, and there's the first Vern's Garage out of the inning.
And he got a pretty good cut at that. I thought maybe it was going to drop fair.
Hung up in the air just a little bit too much, and that'll bring Anderson up to the plate as the Beavers are still looking for their first base runner of the day. And Freddie puts it in there for a called strike as Anderson let that one go by. Chop towards first. It's going to stay fair. And unassisted at first base is Gould. And there's quickly 2 outs on the board here.
Hey, you weren't kidding about the defense thing. It's very quickly 2 away. It seems like every inning.
Johnson up to the batter's box now. Freddie will wind and fire. Bounces that curveball in there for ball 1. Johnson fouls off that fastball for a 1-1 count here as it dribbled down the first base side. And Johnson puts that one out of play as well for a 1-2 count. Freddie out for a second inning of work here. Again, Johnson gets a piece of it, puts it out of play. Count stays at 1-2.
He looks very composed in there. Really trying to take a healthy cut.
Just off the plate, that'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Good eye by Johnson to let that one go by. Freddie's going to wind and fire here. And Johnson gets a hold of it, sends it into center field. And a nice running catch out there will do the inning in for the Beavers. As they go 1, 2, 3, we'll head to the top of the third. And we'll be back right after this.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you. Our mission at Elwood National Forge is to use our metallurgy know-how to provide critical materials and engineered solutions. Why do we do it? Because we care about making an impact on the industries we serve. We care about our team members, their quality of life, and their safety. We care about providing the highest quality steel to support our mission-critical customers. From hard target penetrators, land-based ordnance, and shipbuilding to power generation, oil and gas, and heavy industrial. At Elwood National Forge, hard work is what we do. Our sense of purpose is why we do it. Come join the team today by going to our job board and find your future career. Elwood National Forge. Results delivered the right way.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. So we roll along here into the top of the third inning, brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. And we're in a scoreless game here, Marshall, as both defenses are playing very well here today through 2 innings. Just 1 hit between the 2 teams, but we were able to erase that base runner on the next play as he tried to steal second, and Lathrop mowed him down at second base.
Yeah, pretty much all defense today.
So leading off for the Jackets will be Gould, followed by DeMario. As Swan misses down low with ball 1 on Gould. And Mussett rounds out the lineup here today in the number 9 spot, as he'll be the 3rd batter in this inning. Swan comes right back, evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike here. Gould, DeMario, and Mussett are the 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup today. And that's fouled back into the backstop for strike 2, 1 and 2.
A lot of good pitching today, huh?
Yeah, some good pitching so far. A high cheese upstairs, leaves it alone, evens up the count, 1 ball, or 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeMario DHing for Steubenhofer as he awaits on deck. Oh, nice slow change up there. Got him. A Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 1 away. Second time today that Swan has gotten the Ross Becker strikeout. Good spot for that one. That's the first Vern's Garage out of the 3rd. As DeMario will step into the plate now. And Swan gets it by him for strike 1. And it's strike 2 as well. DeMario in a hole now, 0-2. As Swan has got a little groove going here, Marshall.
Yeah, once he gets going, it's hard to stop.
Off the glove. And a tick high. That'll be ball 1, 1 and 2 now. Swan is ready. He'll rock and fire. It's another Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away. As once again, got him looking. All 3 strikeouts on the day have been looking, as Mussett will step up to the plate now. Left fielder for the Yellow Jackets. Showing bunt, and it's down low for ball 1. Swan's going to fire it to home. And that's off the dish again, so that's a 2-0 count. As again, Mussett was squaring up to put that Bracken Funeral Home bunt down. He's definitely trying to bunt for a hit here. As he squares again and bunts that one foul. That'll move the count to 2-1.
Playing some bump ball here, dude, it seems like.
Playing some small ball here. Johnson well in on the grass at third base. He squares the bunt again, bunts it foul down the first base side, and that's going to even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he got under that one just a little bit, put it up in the air, but not long enough for anybody to make the catch on it. So he'll stay alive in the batter's box here with a 2-2 count. And he's going to square the bunt again, and he did bunt. Swan's going to gobble it up and underhand it to first, and that will do it for the 3rd inning for the Jackets as they go 1-2-3 once again here. And we'll head to a couple words from some of our sponsors and be back right after this.
Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I had to cut that a little short as we got to get back to the action here in the bottom of the Cafaros Custom Butchering 3rd inning as Lathrop stands in here and takes ball 1 from Ferretti. As we get going here in the bottom of the 3rd. And Ferretti comes back with some heat, and Lathrop fouls that off to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here. As we're working right through this game here, Marshall, already bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, just battle of the first run, seems like.
Ferretti gets it by Lathrop for a called strike, 1-2 now. And a Rossbecker strikeout there, not caught, 3rd strike, throw down to first is in time. And that's the first strikeout on the day for Ferretti as Lathrop goes down.
Yeah, that not caught pitch is just a bad position to be put in.
Well, good recognition there by Lathrop to see that it wasn't caught and got down the first base side. As Donahue will step in here. And he lines it down the first base side foul for strike 1. Freddie out here for another inning of work here, as he's gone the distance so far for the Jackets. Donahue swings through that one for strike 2. In the hole 0-2.
He seems to like that fastball pitch.
Just at the top of the zone for ball 1, 1-2. Again, upstairs. That'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Beavers still looking for their first hit of the day. That's just off the dish for ball 3. And we're going to have a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming. And I would expect Heater right down the middle here. And it's hit right back up the middle and through for Casey's express base hit as Donahue delivers the first hit of the day for the Beavers. That'll bring Shots up to the plate. So here we go. Ferretti working from the stretch this time for the first time. Shot squares the bunt, takes outside for ball 1. Donahue safely back to first. As we get ready here, Ferretti takes a quick look over at first. Johnson bunts it down the third base side, and that's going to go foul. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Donahue has to come back to first base.
A good attempt there. Just needed to stay a little bit more fair, ideally, right?
Third base comes in onto the grass here. Shots tried to address that one and missed. And it pushes the count to 1-2. That gets inside, gets away. I think that was called a ball. And that gets Donahue down to second base. And that'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As the Beavers have their guy in scoring position here. Top of the order on deck. And down on strikes is Shots. Another Rosbecker strikeout, and there's 2 away now. Back to the top of the order with Swan. 0 for 1 on the day. Hit into a 6-3 putout to lead things off in the first inning for the Beavs. See if he can't get a base hit here and score Donahue from second. And that's off the dish for ball 1. Donahue gets a good lead at second. Jackets keeping noise over there to keep them close. Called strike there, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Swan let that one go by. Big hole on the left side of the infield. As Swan puts it down the first base side foul. Puts him in the hole now, 1-2. Freddie will come set on the hill. Hit down the third base side, and that's a fair ball, and it's going to score Donahue, as that was right over the bag. And back-to-back hits here in the inning for the Beavs has got them a 1-0 lead here.
That was just what you needed, right, Dewey?
It's just what the doctor ordered. as the Beavers bling get the first run across the plate. Something they were not able to do out in Girard earlier this year when these two teams played. As Girard got the 4-0 victory, and the Beavers are going to play from in front here today.
Yeah.
And Jackson lets that one go by for ball one. Popped him up on the infield. First baseman and the pitcher collide, but the first baseman makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Beavers get a run. As we'll head to the top of the fourth, it's 1-0 in favor of the Bees. We'll be back right after this.
The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd along with Marshall Morris, and we're in the top of the fourth inning. Fourth inning brought to us by K&E Surveyors, and the Beavers have a 1-0 lead here, Marshall, as they struck in the bottom of the third with a couple of base hits and a pass ball there, got the runner into scoring position as Swan helped himself out from the hill in the batter's box, getting that run home and gives himself a 1-0 lead here.
Yeah, just a great swing. Just stays fair, right on the bag, like you said.
And Swan misses upstairs to Potter, who's leading things off here, as the Jackets will head through the lineup for the second time here today. Potter, St. Julian, and Ferretti due up here in the fourth. And Potter swings through that to even up the count at 1-1 strike. Potter flew out to center field his first time up on a 1-1 count. And this is chopped towards Donahue. He gobbles it up. Strong throw to first. It's a 4-3 put out, and there's one away. That'll bring St. Julian up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time up.
Has been a decent amount of strikeouts today. I bet you the sun, as it settles in here, probably won't help that.
Hit into right field. Shots going back on it.
Oh.
Off the wall.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to rob that one off the wall.
And into second base with a stand-up double is St. Julian. A Sawyer's Builders double, and the Jackets come right back in the top of the fourth and get a man into scoring position. And it looks like Schatz is able to gather himself and get back into right field. And that'll bring Ferretti up to the plate with a man in scoring position and one out here.
And as you're so focused on the ball, the ball probably sneaks up on you a lot of the time.
And Swan puts it right in there for a called strike as he comes right at Ferretti. Ferretti had a great at-bat his first time up. I think he had 6 or 7, maybe 8 foul balls in that at-bat before he flew out to center field to end the first. And there it is in the center field again. Can't make the play as Jackson's going to get it in quickly, and that's going to keep him in the infield. Ferretti with a base hit here, Casey's Express base hit, and the Jackets have runners on the corner with just the one out on the board here. And that'll bring Sheppers to the plate. He had a base hit to lead off the second, and then was thrown out at second base trying to steal a base there. As Lathrop made a great throw down to second. But the Jackets putting a little offense together here as they start through the order for the second time here.
Yeah, I didn't catch who it was. There was a good throw by the outfielder to keep
A square to bunt, and it's a called strike.
From advancing.
And Ferretti will get down to second base on an uncontested stolen base, and now there's 2 guys in scoring position.
Yeah, if you're the Beavers, you think you're probably looking 1 or 4 here.
Swan misses off the dish for ball 1 there, evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's off the plate, pushing the count to 2-1.
Yeah, it's always great to hear the environment that the game creates as it's played and throughout how it changes.
Just off the plate for a 3-1 count now. Is Swan in danger of putting up the first walk of the day? Swung on and missed. And we will have a Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming because the count has gone full.
Yeah, he rifled that one in there.
Yeah. Swan just reached back there and pushed it across home plate. And Sheppers gets a hold of that, puts it out of play. UTEC's body shot foul ball, so we will have another Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming. Swan comes set on the hill, and that's going to be high and outside for ball 4, and that's going to load up the bases on the Crossroads Fellowship walk.
Yeah, not an ideal situation for the Beavers here, but ideally it's a bend but don't break kind of style. Could be a lot worse.
Well, just 1 out on the board. Gianelli Brown comes to the plate. He lined out to third his first time up, back in the second. Beavers could use a lifted health double play to get out of this trouble. So bases loaded here, only 1 out. And the number 5 batter coming to the plate for the Jackets. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Swan comes set on the hill, gets the signal from Lathrop. And puts it by him for strike 2. Has him in a deep hole here, 0-2. Jackets with a golden opportunity to tie this game up and potentially take a lead here. Swan looking to shut him down. It's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking.
That's another one down looking, Dewey.
Yeah, that's the 4th one of the day. That's a big second out here. As the Beavers look to get out of this inning unscathed, that'll bring Dunphy to the plate. He hit into a 5-3 putout to end the second inning. Just off the plate for ball one. Dunphy worked the count full before he hit into that 5-3 putout to end the second. Swan comes set on the hill. It's popped up, shallow right field. Anderson going back on it, can't make the catch, and that's going to score 2, maybe 3. And it is going to score 3 on a little blooper into right field. And the Jackets come back and take a 3-1 lead here. As Dunphy gets a little blooper hit into right field, it'll clear the bases. And Girard comes right back, top of the fourth, and takes a 3-1 lead here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to gather their steps here. Probably just to recollect and regather their thoughts.
Coach Moon's going to come out and talk with Swan in the infield. They were that close to getting out of that inning.
Yeah, and he was zipping them in there pretty good, but he just caught one piece of that fastball.
So that'll bring up Gould to the plate. He struck out looking his first time up, leading off the third. Jackets not done yet. They have a runner on at first. They check the runner. He's back safely. That's Dunphy, the catcher, unless they did a courtesy runner there. It is a courtesy runner. That's number 20 over there.
He looks pretty fast.
High fly ball into the outfield. Braswell shading over, coming in on it. Can't make the catch. And that's going to be another base hit for the Jackets, and that's going to put runners on the corners.
Yeah, and that one play, really, they're kind of riding the lightning, you could say. Kind of caused the momentum swing.
And that'll bring DeMario to the plate. Struck out looking his first time up. He pops it up. It's going to get out of play for strike one. DeMario is the 8th batter to come to the plate here in this inning for the Jackets, as they've put up 4 base hits and 3 runs.
A lot of it in the same inning, too.
Swung on a miss there. Runner gets down to second on the play uncontested. So runners on second and third now. Just off the plate for ball one, 1-2. Swan not missing by much there.
Runners take a pretty healthy lead.
Hit into center field. Jackson got a great read on it and makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. If the Jackets get 3 on the board, we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Beavers trailing 3-1 here. We'll be back right after this.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTAG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a third-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Had to cut that a little short. We'll go back to UTEX in just a minute. In the bottom of the 4th inning here, as Moon is leading things off for the Beavs. Took a strike there for strike 1. And Ferretti misses with ball 1 there as well to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here. As it took a couple of innings to get the offenses going here, Marshall, but they've kind of got it in there. As Ferretti misses with ball 2 there, 2-1 on Moon as he leads things off here, bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, it's fun. Interesting, throughout the game how it could go scoreless and then it only takes 1 hit and then
That's high and tight for ball 3, 1-3 on Moon. Don't mean to cut you off there, Marshall, but
you're all good. Try to fit it in there sometimes.
That's high, popped up out of play. That'll put the count full, and we'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch up coming here as the Beavers are working through the lineup for the second time here. Beavers got 1 run on 2 hits. Jackets have 5 hits and 3 runs.
A lot of foul balls, too, today.
A little blooper into right shallow field. Center fielder over makes the catch, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up Braswell. He flew out to left field his first time up.
Yeah, looking to get 1. Probably hungry for it.
Beat down third base. Gobbled up by the third baseman. Throw across the diamond just in time. And there's 2 away. That'll bring Anderson up to the plate. Hit 1 back to the first baseman, his first time up. Back in the second. So Beavers need a little 2-out magic here. As that's hit right down the line and by the third baseman. And Anderson's going to round first and head towards second. Nope, he's going to stop and come back. It's a good job by the left fielder to get over there and cut that off. And the Beavers have a base runner here on a Casey's Express base hit as that was hit right down the line.
Yeah, and I might have to, rub my eyes because I can swear that's where Swan hit the ball, right down that fair line, just about.
There's a little bit more in the fair territory there as Johnson will step in now.
Yeah, both.
And he fouls it into the catcher's glove for strike 1.
Good plays by both good respective Beaver players.
They'll throw back to Anderson. He gets back into first base. Popped him up. And the catcher finds it. Dunphy does a good job of finding it, and that will do it for the Beavers here in the bottom of the 4th. They get a hit, but that's it. And we'll head to the 5th with the Jackets out in front, 3-1. We'll be back right after this.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTAG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a third-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer satisfaction. At UTAGS, you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. Call us today at 814-663-2562 to schedule your appointment. UTAGS Body Shop, built on trust, backed by quality.
There'll be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100, you can leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Is underway here in the 5th inning. 5th inning brought to us by the Corry Redevelopment Authority. And leading off is Mussett as he takes ball 1 here on the first pitch. And Swan comes right back and evens it up, 1-1 here. As Mussett once again trying to show bunt here. Bracken Funeral Home bunts to get aboard. That's going to bring Johnson all the way in onto the grass here on third base. And that's going to be ball 2. As Swan gets behind him here, 2-1.
Was this, I believe, for Girard, this is a bunt. It's the guy who showed bunt last time.
Yes, Mussett was the guy that was trying to bunt last time. And he's worked the count to a 2-2 count. And he tried bunting on a 2-2 count, and he put it fair. If you bunt it foul with 2 count,
automatic out.
It's an automatic out, but that's off the dish for ball 3. And we have a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming here. As Mussett has worked the count full here. And he's going to square the bunt one more time. Right back to the pitcher, Swan. He gobbles it up, and it's a 1-3 put out, and there's 1 away.
I think, to pull off the bunt, you got to be so fast to beat out that pitcher's arm by the time he flicks his shoulder around.
Well, back to the top of the order here, Marshall. It's Potter. As the Jackets are going to start through the order for the third time. Third time through the order here. Potter is 0 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, we'll have to see what he can do.
And he fouls off the first pitch. Out of play for strike 1. Big UTEX Body Shop foul ball. Lined right back up the middle and through for Casey's Express base hit. And the Jackets have a runner aboard with 1 away here. As they're starting to pile up the hits today. That's the 6th hit of the day I have so far for the Jackets.
Just a few innings ago, it was, scoreless, 1 hit for the Beavers. And now it's kind of the whole script's flipped on itself.
Turned it upside down. St. Julian will come to the batter's box now. 1 for 2 of the day. Hit into a Sawyer Builders double his last time up into right center field. Hit back up the middle. And through for another Casey's Express St. I single. And the Jackets have 2 aboard now. Good piece of hitting there by St. Julian. And that'll bring up Ferretti, who also singled his last time up the bat in the 4th. Well, Jackets looking to add on here to their lead. Runner goes safely into third as they advance. Both runners down to second and third here. Double steal pulled off as Ferretti took that pitch for strike 1.
Yeah, that's something I can't say I've seen too often, but it's a good mentality, I guess.
Swung on a miss for strike 2 as Ferretti's in a deep hole now. A Rosbecker strikeout would be big here for the Beavs. Just off the dish for ball 1. I don't think Swan missed by much on that pitch. I'd be tapping my head in the major leagues.
Yeah, I'd be itching to think whether it's a good call or not, right? Yeah, seems like, for me, he seems to be pretty accurate.
Just off the plate again. That'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swan will settle back in on a hill here. Hit in his left center field. That's probably going to get in the gapper. It's going to be cut off by Jackson as he gets to it quickly and gets it in. Here comes a throw at the plate, not in time, and trying to cut the runner down. It's going to get thrown into right field, but Schatz is there to gather it up as the Jackets will score 2 more and make this a 5-1 ball game. And the Jackets add on to their lead. That's just what you want to do when you get a lead. You want to continue to add on to it.
Yeah, just keep putting pressure on until there is. Right? You're not, ideally, you execute enough, probably get a 15-run rule, or if you can keep, trying to find the word.
Keep the pressure applied.
Capitalizing, yeah, off your opportunity.
That's Kaus in running for the pitcher. That's number 20, pinch runner in at second base. As Sheppers comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 on a day and has a walk and a run scored. Top of the order doing the damage here for the Jackets as they've scored all 5 runs from the top of the order.
Yeah, in succession, too. Pretty.
That's nicked foul straight back to the backstop for strike 1.
Good stuff by the Jackets here.
Swan taking a look at the runner at second. Comes set on the hill. That's chopped foul down the third base side for strike 2. Sheppers in the hole now, 0-2. Sheppers had the first hit of the day for the Jackets back in the second inning. And then he was promptly thrown out at second base trying to steal second. Beavers could use an out here, just 1 out on the board here in the top of the 5th, and Sheppers helps them out there, fouling that one off as the count will stay 0-2.
And a battle between good pitching and good hitting. It's kind of
popped it straight up.
Hard.
Lathrop and Swan don't communicate well enough to make the play there, and it lands in foul territory. Really, you'd like to see the first baseman come in and make the play there. But somebody's got to take charge in the infield here and make an out. As we just gifted another swing of the bat here to Sheppers.
Yeah, and usually never a lot of time to react to make a big play like that. It's usually a heads-up play on that swivel.
Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away.
He's quickly up to probably 4 or 5 strikeouts.
That's his 5th strikeout on the day. As Gianelli Brown comes to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking his last time up in the 4th. And he swings through the first pitch here for strike 1.
Yeah, he's probably looking to change that. But got to be careful you don't fall in the trap of getting a little too eager to swing.
Swung on a miss for strike 2 as well. And Gianelli Brown in the hole now, 0-2. Is Swan trying to get off the hook here. Runner goes. So they call batter interference on the play. Was that scored as the batter being out, or would that be the runner being out? So they call the runner out at third, so that means Gianelli Brown will lead things off in the top of the 6th.
And so he just wasn't running back far enough or close enough to the fairway. He was right on it, right on the straight line. Is that why?
Batter interference was a call there. We're going to keep it here to this change of infield or change of innings here, as we'll clarify that call a little bit here, as the Jackets get 2 runs here in the top of the 5th. As we get things taken care of, the call was that the batter interfered with the catcher trying to make the play down at third base, and so the runner is out trying to steal third base. So Gianelli Brown should be leading off the top of the 6th when we get to the top of the 6th. But we're in the bottom of the 5th. Beavers coming to bat here, and it will be Lathrop leading off, followed by Donahue and Schatz.
Sounds good.
If I have it scored correctly, that's the way it's going to be, but we'll have to wait to the top of the 6th to see if I was right or not.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Usually I have pretty good instincts, though, do I? I tend to trust you.
Well, Ferretti back out on the hill here for the Jackets, as he'll climb the hill in the 5th here. Again, that 5th inning brought to us by the Corry Redevelopment Authority, as this game is really zipped along here, Marshall, as well past the halfway point, as Lathrop will lead things off here. As the Beavers complete the through the lineup for just the 2nd time. Lathrop struck out his 1 and only time up, leading off in the 3rd. And he fouls off the first pitch for strike 1.
Yeah, I just caught a little piece of it.
Got a little nick. And Ferretti ready to go on the hill again. Missing outside with that curveball to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Beavers back in action again next week, as they have games on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. All away as Lathrop swings through that for strike 2.
All on the road.
All on the road. Monday is at Northeast. Tuesday is at Northwestern. And Thursday is at Conneaut.
It's going to be a pretty long week, but I bet if they, end up getting where they want to be, they'll probably be feeling pretty good.
A lot of traveling coming up for the Beavs. As Lathrop gets this one into right center field. Center fielder going back. It's going to be over his head, and it'll roll all the way to the fence. And Lathrop will stand in on second base with a Sawyer Builders double. Great way to lead things off here, as that was an absolute bomb from Lathrop into the outfield. And that's how you answer back here. You get a man in scoring position. And that'll be Bisbee coming out to pinch run for the catcher.
Okay.
That's number 17, Jack Bisbee, running at second base for our catcher Lathrop. And that'll bring Donahue up to the plate, who has a single and has scored the lone run for the Beavers. Back in the third.
A pretty good hit there by Lathrop.
That gets by the catcher. And Bisbee safely into third base. Ball one on Donahue. As he showed bunt, got it pulled back in time. And the ball got by the catcher, Dunphy. And now we got the second run of the day for the Beavs, 90 feet away here. Swung on a miss to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that pretty good play there. The show bunt and then pull back. It lets your base runner advance.
Put it in there for a called strike. 1-2 now. Freddie looking to strike him out, get the first out of the inning on the board. And there it is, Rosbecker's strikeout, and there's 1 away. Donahue down on strikes, and that'll bring up Schatz, who struck out his first time up, back in the third. Swung on and missed that ball 1. As Schatz finds himself in a hole 0-1 here. Freddie with 3 strikeouts on the day. Last one was a big one to get the first out here. And Schatz swings through that curveball for strike 2. As he's in a deep hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, 2 swings. Looks to be trying to find that curveball, but, you know, that change on it's kind of making it hard to guess where it's going to be.
Well, Freddie threw him another one. He wasn't nibbling on that one, as Schatz was able to lay off of it. I'd throw him another one. That's high cheese.
On a missile.
Schatz able to duck his way out of that one, and that'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just at the top of the zone, and that's going to be a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming. As Schatz has worked the count full after being in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, working the count. Good job, you know. That's full count. Comes down to this pitch.
And it's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. But it's back to the top of the order in Swan, as the Beavers will go through the order for the 3rd time here. Swan 1 for 2 on the day. And caught by the second baseman on a line out, as the Beavers make a little noise here, get a runner to third, but can't get them home. And we'll head to a commercial break. Get me back right after this.
Hey guys, it's Jason from Mons Merch. And if you're like me, you like to see your name on a lot of things. Whether it be on some cups, maybe even some hats. We can even do earmuffs. We can do socks. Cutting boards? Yeah, we can do that too. Knives, please be careful. Ties? Even shoes. So if you have a club, if you have a business, if you're at a sporting event, if you're just wanting to see yourself somewhere, stop on down to Mons Merch and see me. Because not only can we give you customized clothing, but customized merchandising. And by the way, did you know that we do awards? Because I took first place in my own tournament someplace, but I was really good at it. Stop on down, see me. Jason, Mons Merch, right in the center of Corry. Good luck, Corry Beavers.
The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet.
Well, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream in the top of the 6th inning. Brought to us by the Corry Community Foundation. And, Marshall, we got some things to talk about here as we have a Kearney and Ruth pitching change. Chelton has come in onto the hill for the Beavs. And Swan went over to left field. Braswell goes from left field over to right. And I believe Schatz went to the bench. And I don't see any other changes out there.
Yeah.
And I think that is everything.
Yeah, and if you're the coach here, I think you're just wondering about, like, switching up, see what works.
Well, Chelton will pitch, and the first batter he'll face should be Gianelli Brown. So Chelton facing Gianelli Brown, and that's Dunphy up the bat as he takes ball one, and I don't think that's correct. They're batting out of order. And that'll even up the count. No, it's an 2-0 count on Dunphy. I don't think that's right. They called the batter out, not the runner out. As that's hit by Johnson. Moon makes a grab at it. Throw to first is not going to be in time, but Anderson does a good job of getting off the base and getting that loose ball. And that will be a base hit there for Dunphy. As the Jackets get the leadoff man aboard here in the top of the 6th. As that'll bring up Gould. 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his last time up back in the 4th.
Yeah, a lot of these guys hitting 50% on the day, which is pretty good.
Chelton checks the runner back to first. Bunted to third. Only play is the first, and Anderson can't come up with it, and everybody's going to be safe.
And runner advances from second to third on that while they're focused on first base as well.
Well, you got nobody out and runners on the corners.
Yeah, very similar situation to what happened when it was just 1-0. You know, started off as a few swings, but it ultimately built up into something greater.
So the Jackets have something going here. Runners on first and third, nobody out. DeMario up to the plate to bat. And we're going to have a pinch runner here for the catcher, Dunphy, who was down at third base. I'm sorry, Dunphy's going to stay in and run. The first baseman is going to have a pinch runner. That's number 21, Fairfield. So all that being done on a Jim's Automotive timeout called by the Girard coach. Nobody out, runners on the corners here.
Yeah, making some quick adjustments, huh?
A well-executed Bracken Funeral Home bunt there by the Jackets. Have runners on the corners now. So DeMario will step up to the plate here. Shelton working from the stretch here. Chop foul in the batter's box for strike one.
Yeah, off the hands of the catcher, it looked like he was kind of juggling there, but once it comes off the dirt like that, you know, kicks up dust, it's kind of hard to ideally just stick your hand out and know where it's going to be. Well, the runner takes second.
Ball on the batter, as the runner will get down to second base uncontested.
Yeah, it looked to be Lathrop was going to throw it, but, you know, if he does, then he puts the danger of sacrificing a run from the third base coming in.
Popped him up on the infield. Moon gets underneath it, makes the grab. No infield fly as first base was unoccupied, but a big out there for the Beavs. As there's one away now. That'll bring Mussett to the plate, who's hit into a 1-3 putout both times he's been up. And they both were bunts with 2 strikes. As he squares the bunt again, and there's nobody covering third as Johnson was all the way deep in on the grass on that bunt. And it was ball 1 on the batter.
You know, I think they have a DH, but if they had a DB, a designated bunter, I think this would be your guy.
Bunts it right back to the pitcher. And he's out at home.
Lathrop gets
Nobody's on at second base, and that's going to get Mussett all the way around to second.
So they sacrifice the runner advancing, but ideally you stop the run from coming across the plate. So it's good work by the Beavers.
So there's 2 outs on the 1-2 put out at home plate. And back to the top of the order. Jackets with the runners on second and third. There's 2 outs now as Potter will come to the plate with 2 in scoring position here.
And they start to take a little sizable base lead.
Potter 1 for 3 on the day. Singled his last time up, came around and scored. And that's in the dirt for ball 1. All the runs coming from the top of the order for the Jackets. That's off the plate for ball 2. 2-0.
Yeah, a lot of success for the Jackets today in their swinging, but a lot of it, while it comes from the whole team, the top of the order has been doing pretty well as well.
I'll put it in on the inside corner for strike 1. Pushing the count to 2-1. Fouled out of play for strike 2. That'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, what do you count? 2-2?
2-2.
On.
Deuce is wild here. I think that's Marshall's hinting at. 2 outs, 2 runners aboard, 2-2 on the count.
Man on second as well.
And that's outside, ball 3. And that's a full count. We'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming now, as Potter's worked it full. First base is open here. And Shelton's going to load him up there with a Crossroads Fellowship walk. Just the second walk of the day here by the Beavers. And that's going to bring up the ever dangerous Ryan St. Julian, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Scored in the 4th, scored in the 5th, as he's put a double and a single on the board after striking out looking back in the 1st. And he swung through that one ever so slowly for strike one. Trying to get that timing down of the new pitcher here. It's hit back to second base. Donahue's going to have to hurry. It's a 4-3 put out to end the inning as the Beavers get out of trouble here. Don't give any runs over, but it's still a 5-1 lead here as we head to the bottom of the sixth. We'll be back right after this.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
Burns Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Burns offers general auto repair, PA inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Burns is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Burns Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Corry Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Corry Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Corry Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus.
Well, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. Sixth inning brought to us by the Corry Community Foundation. And the Beavers got their work cut out for them here, Marshall, as they're trailing 5-1. And Ferretti has climbed a hill for another inning worth of work here. And Jackson leading off takes a called strike. And he's in the hole 0-1 as the Beavers are going through the lineup for just the third time here today. And Ferretti misses outside with ball one to even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, both teams really, both pitchers really zipping it in there, working pretty quick. So I think it's kind of moved the game along a little faster than usual.
And Ferretti missing down low and outside for ball 2, 2-1. Jackson looking for his first hit of the day as he's 0 for 2. Popped up to first base his last time up. Beavers with just 4 hits on the day.
Yeah,
and Ferretti missing upstairs with ball 3, 3-1.
As we settle into the bottom of the sixth here, sun feels pretty good out here. The weather's hold up nice for a nice day for a ball game.
Jackson swung through that one for strike 2. And we have a full count, so on Mons Merch, payoff pitch upcoming here.
Yeah, back to the full count again.
And we'll do it again, as that was batted foul. You take the body shot, foul ball. So another Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming here. Have not had a lot of full counts here, just the third one of the day for Ferretti. And got him looking. Ross Becker strikeout, and there's one away. Right down center street. Let it go. And that's the 5th strikeout on the day for Ferretti, as Moon will come to the plate.
Yeah, I was definitely down the middle of the road.
0 for 2 in the day. Flew out to center field his last time up. Back in the 4th. Takes down low for ball 1.
Yeah, bottom of the 6th here, Freddie continues to wind them.
Hit towards short and off the foot of St. Julian. And that'll give Moon a base hit. Casey's Express base hit as the Beavers get a runner aboard. That'll bring Braswell to the plate. Braswell also 0 for 2 on the day. looking for his first hit.
Yeah, I believe one was a fly out earlier.
Flew out to left field his first time up. Then hit into a 5-3 put out his last time up in the fourth. As Moon is safely aboard here at first base, and Ferretti's going to, and it did pick him off. And there's not going to be much contested there. There's 2 outs now. Freddie with a clean pick at first base.
Yeah, Moon looked a little surprised there. I mean, he had a good jump to try to get back, but time he realized, I think the first baseman had maybe half a foot on him.
And Freddie puts the first strike in there on Braswell. Puts it right down Center Street for strike 2. As Freddie is trying to make quick work of the Beavers here in the 6th. Just missing with ball 1 there. I thought he had it.
Yeah, he's really putting him in there where it's hard to guess, you know, whether it's a ball or a strike. Good job by the pitcher.
Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout, and that will end the inning for the Beavs. As we'll head to the top of the 7th. Back right after this.
Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Atha. I am the lead pastor here at Harvest Community Church, right here in Corry, PA, inviting you to come hear the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Here at Harvest, we live on mission to love God, to love others, and to make disciples. We hope to see you this Sunday at 627 Worth Street in Corry, PA.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we're in the top of the 7th inning, brought to us by Relevant Church. And the Beavers got their work cut out for them here tonight, Marshall, as they trail 5-1. And leading off for the Jackets is going to be Ferretti.
Yeah, and you know, they were pulling it way ahead early, 1-0, but with all the things that happened in between here and then, now it's a little different, being 5-1, down 4.
Well, first and foremost, Beavers need to get 3 outs here to get to the bottom of the 7th. Shelton up on the hill here for a second inning's worth of work. And Ferretti, first pitch swinging, hits it right to Jackson in center field, and there's quickly 1 away. And Jackson has been solid in center field for the Beavers this year. And that's the 4th putout, or 4th catch in center field for Jackson today.
4 like flyouts, huh?
4 flyouts, 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 4th, and 1 here in the 7th. As Sheppers stands in there and takes a called strike.
Yeah, they say it takes a village, so if you can have each position on your team doing well, usually that means a good day in store.
Sheppers 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and a run scored. Struck out his last time up. Hits this towards short, gobbled up by Moon. It's a 6-3 put out, and there's quickly 2 outs on the board here.
Maybe I was caught looking, but that was a really good throw there. I caught some of it. Maybe not as much as I would have liked to. But
Gianelli Brown will come up to the plate now. 0 for 2 on the day. As he was actually 0 for 3. He was called out for batter interference back in the 5th to end the 5th.
Yeah, I remember that call.
And Shelton puts it in there for a called strike. I thought they called the runner out, but they called him out for batter interference as Dunphy led things off in the 6th. So didn't really get an explanation from the umpires on that play, but swung on a miss for strike 2. And Gianelli Brown in the hole here, 0-2 now. 2 outs on the board.
One thing I noticed, the umps are pretty happy. If you have questions, ask them after the game. They usually have no problem.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help for in-game stuff.
Yeah, that is true.
And that's served softly into left center field for a base hit as the Jackets get a runner aboard with 2 outs here. And that's the 11th hit on the day for the Jackets as Dunphy will come to the plate now. 2 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, and I think he's the one that kind of set off the chain of momentum to start, right, for the Jackets. Had that on his first time up.
Takes down low with ball 1. Runner goes, and this is belted towards third, gobbled up by Johnson. And a good throw across the diamond. It's a 5-3 putout. Jackets go quickly here as we will head to the last 3 outs for the Beavs. We'll get a quick murph in from some of our sponsors and be back right after this.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together. At Kitchen Village, custom isn't just what we do, it's who we are. With 35 years of experience, we bring your dream kitchen or bath to life, built around you. Our expert team handles everything: design, build, and finish with precision and care. Call Kitchen Village today at 814-964-4684 or visit us at www.kitchenvillage.com. Kitchen Village, let's create something custom just for you.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in...
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the 7th, Anderson leading things off, and he's going to beat out an infield single. Casey's Express single as the Beavers get the leadoff man aboard.
And he gets the hoof in it to that first base pad. Has some closing speed.
Well, the Beavers have 6 hits on the day, and he has 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. He said he was the spotlight player
He
of
is
the
a
game.
Corry Higher Ed spotlight player of the game coming through for us. With stick in hand as Johnson steps up to the plate now, 0 for 2 on the day. And Ferretti puts a ball in there for called strike.
Yeah, I remember he worked pretty hard to try to get it hit last time he was up. Probably not much has changed since then.
Yeah, he popped up to the catcher his last time up. Fouls it out of play for strike 2. 0 in a hole here, 0-2. And again, another UTEX body shot foul ball as Johnson is all over these off-speed pitches. Just can't get it timed up to put it in fair territory.
Yeah, and as Anderson got that KC Express single, and now we got 2 UTEX body shot fouls.
And that's upstairs, ball 1. 1 and 2 on Johnson. Anderson down at first. And it's down and outside for ball 2. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Jackets getting pretty excited for their pitcher here.
Yeah, Ferretti's gone the distance here, so you don't see that too often in high school baseball. And Johnson again fouls it out of play. Keeps a count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I bet even as a young athlete, as a kid, pitching a whole game is probably a very taxing thing. But Freddie's making it look easy here.
And that's upstairs, ball 3, 3-2. We'll have a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Ferretti has pitched well today. He has not walked anybody. And has only had 3 other full counts to work with. And that's a Ross Becker strikeout as Johnson goes fishing, and there's 1 away. And that is strikeout number 7 on the day for Ferretti.
Lucky number 7.
As Lathrop comes to the plate, 1 for 2 on the day. He's doubled his last time up as he let things off in the 5th.
And he really got a good cut on that last time he was up.
Called strike, runner goes. Ball gets into center field, and Anderson's going to round and go to third. They're going to send him home, and he's going to score on the play.
The hesitation move, it looks like. That's some good base running there by Anderson.
Gets all the way around and scores. Bling! The second run for the Beavs here.
Is that his? You said that was his second. Wait, no, it's 3rd hit on the day, right? Or his 2nd?
He's 2 for 3 on the day.
Oh, okay. A pretty good day for him.
Lathrop lays off for that one and evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here. As that'll clear the base paths here. And Ferretti comes back and gets ahead, 1-2. Chop back towards second. And it's a 4-3 put out, and there's 2 away. Beavers down to their last out here.
Yeah, I need some 2-out magic here if you're a Beavers fan in attendance or even watching at home.
Donahue steps up. Base is empty. And Beavers down to their last out here, so we need base runners.
Yeah, I can't really afford a ground out or anything to go wrong here.
And Ferretti comes right at him with a called strike. Donahue 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Struck out his last time up in the 5th. Puts it into right field. And making the catch out there is the right fielder, and that will do it here. Jackets come into Columbus and get the W. 5-2 here. As the Beavers go down swinging here, Marshall, but to no avail. Gave a valiant effort as we get into our P2 Paving post-game report.
So you line up to shake the hands.
Get things wrapped up here and send everybody off to home. Starting off with a few awards here to hand out. We'll start off with our Healthy Smiles of Corry Offensive Play of the Game.
All right, so what are you thinking for the offensive play of the game today, Dewey?
Well, Donahue got a hit back in the 3rd, and Swan came up and drove him home on a single, and that was the lone run that the Beavers had the lead of the game, 1-0.
Yeah.
And that's my choice for the Healthy Smiles of Corry Offensive Play of the Game. Our New Kitchen Village Defensive Play of the Game. Back in the 6th inning, bases were juiced full of Jackets.
Yeah.
And Shelton got St. Julian to ground into a 4-3 putout to end the threat and get out of the 6th and kept the score a 5-1 score. And that's our choice for the New Kitchen Village Defensive Play of the Game. Honorable mention to Lathrop back in the 2nd inning threw out a runner at second base trying to steal after he had a leadoff single in the game. So a good job there, and I'd like to give an honorable mention to Lathrop with a good throw down to second.
Yeah, to give a bone to the Jackets too, I believe. I think it was a shortstop for the Jackets, but I'm not too quite sure what inning. But it was that one where he jumped up and just a very kind of routine catch, like it just went right up, stuck his arm up. But it was a good. I think it ended had ended the inning.
Our University of Pitt Titusville game-changing play after the Beavers got that 1-0 lead. The Jackets come right back top of the fourth, and St. Julian big double to straightaway center field, and or actually to right center field off the wall, and that thing's got started for the Jackets as they compiled up a couple of hits and a walk, and another couple more hits after that, and they had a 3-1 lead after that fourth inning. So St. Julian with that double in the fourth inning is my choice for the University of Pitt Titusville game-changing play of the game.
Yeah, I mean, to put it into perspective, it's a 0-0 game, then it's 0-1 Corry. Then it's 3-1 Girard. Now it's 5-2 Girard.
Yep, so that will put us into the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award. I'm giving that to the starting pitcher for the Jackets as Freddie went the distance here today.
Yeah, he was hot today.
Scattered 6 hits across the board, didn't walk anybody, ended up with 7 strikeouts, and got the W here tonight as the Jackets victorious here in varsity action 5-2. The Karate Chevrolet player of the game, I'm going with number 10, our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight player of the game, Anderson. 2 hits on the day, a run scored, and really was the lone spark plug for the Beavers here today. As of the 6 hits on the day, he had 2 of them, and of the 2 runs, he had 1 of them.
Honorable mention, I like Lathrop's cut where that double that he got. That was a good play as well.
Yes, it was a good play, but we're talking about the player of the game. So.
Not Lathrop. That would be Mr. Ryan Anderson, to clarify.
Give him an honorable mention. All right. Any other closing thoughts on the night there, Marshall?
No, I think that about does it. Overall, really good environment, really good temperature, really good location, really good game today.
Yep, so Beavers back in action again on Monday as they travel up to Northeast to take on the Pickers. Tuesday they travel out to Albion to take on the Wildcats. And Thursday they travel over to Conneaut to take on the Eagles out there. So for Marshall Morris, I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in. And until we meet again, we're going to say God bless and good night.